Oh, hi, it's PanAnning. Welcome you back to Let's Play Aviary Attorney. Well,
Last time shit got down, we learned that the defendant we were actually defending, well, they were not as innocent as it thought. Was as innocent as it seems.
and her derriere wasn't innocent at all as well. Let's just point that out.
The derriere. That's the only French word that I picked up. Because it means ass.
Of course. I don't know what boobs mean, though. Or bosom, or is it some shit like that? What the hell? Anyways, let's continue on to Act 2.
Alright. Yep.
Yes. Act 2. January 7th, 1848.
The Palais du Louvre.
Hey, who knows? We might see Setsuna here. Let's be reasonable, senors. I am sure that this is a simple misunderstanding. There is no misunderstanding. In the name of the king, arrest that Spaniard. Oh, another murder trial. Great.
Well, obviously.
Act 2, A Fox Among Wolves.
I knew Falcon wouldn't feel like turning up for the office on Friday.
Nobody wants to work on Fridays.
But now it's midday on Monday and there's still no sign of him. This is becoming a little concerning. I should go look for him.
Yeah.
Should probably go find him. His home will be a good place to start. But the bird brain never gave me his address. I'll just have to find him the hard way.
Well, damn.
So yeah, for a little bit, you're in control of Sparrowson.
Oh, sweet. Let's take the chateau.
You know, Baron Rogueuil, that's no longer there. Excuse me, Mademoiselle Duo.
Oh, hello.
Down here. Oh, there you are. It's Sparrowson, right? That's right. I heard about the case you were involved in. I never would have thought that the Baron was a murderer. He was always treated me with the most respect.
About that.
But then, I suppose it makes sense that the most ruthless killers are the ones who can put up the best facade. Yeah, I suppose so. Say, how's your friend doing? He seemed a little down last night. Oh, you've seen him? Yes, he was brooding in the corner of Le Canard Joyeux, mumbling and drinking. It was a little depressing, to be perfectly honest. Le Canard Joyeux? That's the dingy student bar on Rue Jaune, right? It's no dingy, just a little rustic. In any case, that's an enormous help. Thanks, mademoiselle. Anytime, Sparrowson.
Oh, damn.
I guess where you have to go next.
Yeah. Sparrowson steps through the doors of Le Canard, the dingiest student tavern in all of Paris. His nostrils filled with the pungent aroma of sour wine and bitter tobacco.
Well, ruffle my feathers if it isn't little Sparrowson. I haven't seen you in years. How are you doing, hon? I'm feeling pretty good, Madame Canal. Thanks for asking. I'm actually here to find a friend. He's a big guy named JJ Falcon. Falcon? Yes, that sorry lump has been here all weekend. He's just been moaning and muttering to himself for weekend. Frankly, he's bringing the whole atmosphere down. I'll take care of him. Thanks, Madame Canal. It's no problem, hon. He's probably still in the corner of the drinking room upstairs.
Wow. Let's go to the drinking room then.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
No sign of him. Oh dear, I almost stepped on the big fellow. Falcon, what are you doing on the floor?
Oh my god.
Hey, Falcon, wake up. Wow, the bird's completely out cold. Must have drunk this place dry. Let's see how you wake. How do you wake a drunk person?
You kick him.
These choices are amazing.
You yell at him.
I,
Hey!
I don't think the choice matters, so pick whatever you prefer.
I would choose the first two, but I was like, pour a drink on his head. Yeah.
Well, guess it's time for a rude awakening. Wakey, wakey.
That sounds like piss. Ugh.
Ah, good. You're up.
Mm.
Are you with us, Falcon?
Yeah.
Getting sober? We should probably head back to the Aviary office so we can get some work done.
I don't understand it, Sparrowson.
Huh?
I thought I did everything right. I followed the procedures. I found all the evidence. I presented the case beautifully. And yet, a guilty feline walks free while the innocent man sits in custody. What went wrong? Where's the justice?
This is Sparrowson talking.
Right. Oh, this is him talking. I guess I don't think any
We need to try harder.
harder, he says.
Maybe we need to try harder.
Try harder.
I don't know if we messed up or if the system's messed up or what, but we just have to do our best as lawyers, I suppose. Maybe if we work hard enough, we can mess up some uphiling again. Sorry, fucking. I don't have the answers, but what I do have is freshly baked croissant from Pierre's Boulangerie.
Croissants?
Yep, they're waiting for you back at the aviary.
I'm sitting here moping about justice. And you offer me croissants.
Well, it's not just croissant. I got some pain au chocolat too.
I could go for pain au chocolat.
Fantastic. Then let's make a move.
Alright. I admit it. These croissants are amazing.
I told you, Pierre's Boulangerie on Rue Verde is something else. Oh, that reminds me. The baker told me something interesting. Do you know what they call pain au chocolat in America?
They don't call them pains au chocolat.
Nope, pronunciation difficulties. American is a whole nother language.
So what do they call
As
them?
can be found in this call, chocolate croissant.
Oh.
Hello?
Chocolate croissants. What did they call... what? Profiterole?
Profiteroles.
Oh.
Oh, I think those are still profiteroles, but rather than custard, they fill them with ice cream and smother them in melted chocolate.
Simply outstanding.
Is this the Aviary attorney? Can I speak to someone, please?
Well, what do they call crepes? I would think they would call it still crepe. Oh,
Excuse me!
did you just hear something, Sparrowson?
Down here!
Oh, sorry. Didn't see you there. What can I do for you, little one?
Oh gosh, where to start? Your name, perhaps? Mousy. My name is Mousy.
Generic name. And what can we do for you, Monsieur Mousy?
I have this friend, and he has fallen under some legal turbulence.
Legal turbulence? You mean he's been arrested?
Yes, I suppose so. They're saying he's a murderer, but he didn't do it. He didn't do it.
That's quite a problem.
I know. Oh, but I forgot to mention, he's the Prince of Spain.
The Prince of Spain? And you didn't think that was worth mentioning from the start?
I forgot.
I must ask, Mousy, why did you come to us? I would have thought that the Spanish royal family would hire legal counsel with a little more
Not terribleness.
expertise.
Oh, the prince has great faith in your lawyering skill, Monsieur Falcon. He said that your reputation as a lawyer was renowned.
Oh, even if we took an innocent man in behind bars, I guess this is something good, kinda? Really? The prince said that?
This is a great opportunity, Falcon. Surely you wouldn't deny the request from the Prince of Spain.
Of course not. We'll take the case. Man,
I'll take the case.
sound like we're Harvey Birdman, attorney at law.
Well, we are birds.
Oh, yeah. Exactly. I just know. Yeah, you're right. Of course, we'll take the case. Grab your coat, Sparrowson. We have royalty to defend.
That's the spirit. Good luck to you, messieurs. You're coming with us, Mousy? I have other matters to attend to. But Prince Juan is being held in the conciergerie. I'm sure he will fill in on the details.
Right, let's make a move then. Out to the prison we go.
Back to the prison we go.
Back to the prison we go. Good day, monsieur.
Oh, sure, again. Hey, that's why I lady candlestick. Well, okay, is pacing around the cell right now, ranting about ringing your neck.
That's the... yeah, I'm not surprised.
He's super on, but hey, a criminal's a criminal, right? The lion didn't want the death sentence, probably shouldn't have killed a guy.
If only you knew the truth.
Oh, you're not there to defend him, are you? Because that would be hilarious.
Well...
We're actually here to see Prince Juan Querido, heir to the throne of Spain. Marty Foxer, that guy's driving me nuts with this señor and this flamboyant attitude. I said the sooner you answer better.
One less Spaniard to deal with.
Well, go on then. While we're young.
I can't say the same for you. Prince of Spain, I presume.
You already voiced him, so have fun.
I am the voice on this one.
Yep.
Are you saying because of my nationality? Fine. Be that way. Indeed.
That wasn't what I intended, but go ahead anyways.
Indeed. I am Juan Querido, heir to the throne of España. And you must be the legendary lawyer, Senor J.J. Falcon. Well, I wouldn't say legendary.
I wouldn't even say notable.
Such humility. I would suspect nothing less from the renowned individuals such as yourselves. But let's get down to business. I trust that my compañero, Mousy, explained the situation. Pedro, I was supposed to say shit. He told us that you had been accused of murder, but we need some further details before we can start an investigation. And of course, what is this that you wanted to know? Well, for starters,
Once again, we need to ask everything.
right. To be honest, Prince Juan, I'm a little confused as to how a member of the royalty can get into so much trouble. Could you walk us through your activities on the day of the murder? Of course. Let me see. Where to begin? It was a cold and misty morning of the 6th of January. I heard that King Louis Philippe was unveiling a new painting at Paris du Louvre.
Palais du Louvre.
That, and I wish to be done, man. It's no offense to French people who are watching this.
Hey, I'm listening to it live. It's fine.
Your French toast is awesome, by the way, and French fries. So after a brief stroll in the picnic of Tereri's garden, I entered the palace, and I found the royal entourage in the Grande Galley. When I saw the opportunity, I presented a humble gift to the king. A rose, an international symbol of passion and virtue.
How romantic.
But before the king could take it, a rather rude person snatched it from my fingers. It was a royal guard, a dog, by the name of Major Howard. Ouch! Cried out Major Howell. I have pricked myself upon the thorns of this dash lily flower. It's just a small prick. Then the major slumped to the floor. His face turned blue, his mouth frothed, and he died. He died straight away from after being pricked. It's just a small prick though.
Yeah.
Straight away, senor. It's obvious that the pricked finger was the cause of death, but I don't know of any poison that acts so fast. How do I, Senor Falcon? But clearly, the police felt that the poison upon the Royce's thorns was the only logical explanation. And with so many witnesses, even the king himself, what could I say to defend myself? So, where did this rose come from? I got it from the beautiful Parisian flower seller at Les Halles markets. A girl by the name of Catherine Marie. Another cat? Or some shit. Catherine. But surely, you're not suggesting that the flower girl applied the poison herself, Senor Falcon. Well, I'm not making any accusations yet. I'm just planning to explore every line inquiry. Poison Rose has been added to your evidence folder. Did you want to ask something else, Senor Falcon? Why did you come to Paris, Prince Juan? I was on a diplomatic mission. I do not know whether you are familiar with current events, but you may have heard that my country is in a state of turmoil. Contenders for the Spanish throne are slandering, plotting, backstabbing. It's chaos, and the people are suffering. So that if I can befriend some French royalty, perhaps even the king himself, maybe I can strengthen my family's name. But with the Kyoto dynasty restored, I would have a chance at bringing peace to my beautiful nation.
Well, I guess that plan's gone out of the window.
Sparrowson, don't be rude. No, he's right. I felt terribly. Don't fret, Prince Juan. We'll do everything in our power to clear your name. Maybe once the dust has settled, you will have another opportunity to speak with King Louis Philippe and complete your mission. Thank you, Senor Falcon. I am sure you will do your best. Was there anything else you wanted to ask? What were you reading before we were so rudely interrupted? Ah, this book. It's a Spanish classic. Don Quixote of La Mancha.
Don Quixote of La Mancha.
La Mancha. La Mancha. La Mancha. Da 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 da. Yep. Do you know it?
Don't say the last one. Don't be a dick.
Readings for squares. Nerd. I've heard of it. Let's just say that. I've heard of it. It's about a knight who draws windmills, right? That's one part of the story, yes. The hero is a virtuous but elderly knight by the name of Don Quixote. In the chapter you mentioned, he wakes up arms against an army of giants who are terrorizing a town. Quixote's partner Sancho warns him that the giants are just windmills, and their flailing arms are just sails swirling in the wind. But Quixote doesn't listen. He takes up his lance and gets on his horse and charges anyway.
Sounds more like Don Quixote, am I right, Falcon?
I'm gonna take his book and smash your head for that one. Perhaps he is dumb, Senor Esperason, but many of us spend our whole lives jousting imaginary giants.
Speak for yourself, Juan. I've never been jousting, let alone seen a giant.
I think we're getting off track here. Indeed, I'll tell you what, Senor Falcon, I'll lend you my copy of this book. Maybe you have time to give it a read at some point. Maybe I will. Thank you.
The book has been added to the
I was about to say that. Anything else you want? No, I think that's everything. Thank you.
What's that plan, Big Bird?
Well, we have two lines of inquiry. We should head to the scene of the crime, the Palais de Louvre, and see if we can find any
Palais du Louvre.
Sorry. And see if we can find any clues or witnesses. And we should interview the flower girl at Les Halles market.
Léal.
Hello. I told you, I suck. See if she has anything to say about this alleged poison rose.
Two desperate overs for 6 days? This almost sounds too easy.
Let's not get complacent. Good like senores.
Wait a minute, Falcon.
What is it?
Did something seem off about Prince Yuan to you?
Hmm. Did he seem off? Uh, he's quite a character, I can say that. Whoa, what the hell kind of sound was that? Like, I heard something, I was like, whoa. I heard squeaky noises. I like squeaky noises. What would you say in
Of
this
course
part?
you do.
Probably one of the two last, honestly.
I mean, I wouldn't be a jerk and said he seemed off.
Cause I mean, there might be something off with him. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying. He's quite the character. He seemed colorful to me, throwing roses, spouting about literature. One suave span. Rico Suave.
Maybe I misread him.
Well, look, if this is bothering you, we can always ask around. Maybe someone in the city knows Juan's dirty secret. If he actually has anything to hide, that is.
Yeah, let's dig up the dirt.
We still got a trial to prepare for. Priorities, Sparrow Son. Priorities.
So we have 3 locations to actually visit.
Hmm. I say we go to the second one.
The Palais du Louvre. Let's
Yes.
go.
Oh yeah. Since it was first mentioned. Falcon and Sparrowson make their way to the Palace du Carrousel, the courtyard just north of the Grande Gallery.
That's the Arc de Triomphe over there, right? I swear it's smaller than how I remember it.
That's the Arc de Triomphe du Carrousel, you doofus. The big Arc de Triomphe is up the road.
Not bad.
What? No way. Why there are two?
Did I really pronounce that right? Shit.
That was not bad, no.
Because when a man like Napoleon invades half of Europe, he gets to build as many triumphal arches as he damn well pleases. Oh shit!
Well, well, well. I never expected to see you here, JJ.
That arrogant voice. Good day, Severn.
Let's be civil, JJ. Why don't you introduce me to your new assistants?
I'm fine. Severn, this is Sparrowson, my assistant. Sparrowson, this is Severn Cocorico, the most pompous prosecutor in Paris.
Oh, are you two old school friends or something?
More like arch rivals.
Please, JJ. I think arch rival implies some sort of competition. As I recall, we've met in court on 5 occasions, and on 5 occasions did you get humiliated terribly. I'm amazed a feeling bird brain like you is still able to get clients.
Actually, Severin, business has never been better. I'll have you know that I'm currently being employed by the Prince of Spain, no less.
The Prince of Spain? Juan Querido? Well, this is quite an amusing coincidence.
Don't tell me.
Correct. I'm the prosecutor for the very same case.
God damn it.
It is a pity that the Spanish prince would indubitably hang, but I suppose that it was he gets for hiring a bird brain to represent him.
You're the one to talk. Don't call me bird brain. You're the only bird brain here, Severin.
One always speaks badly when one has nothing to say. Voltaire.
Uh-oh, he's giving you the verbal smackdown. Quick, Falcon, wait, make him ready to retort.
Huh? Oh yeah, I'm rubber in your glue.
You could do it! Either one or three.
The last one. I would say proves nothing, but Very good,
Very
JJ.
good, JJ. A worthy riposte. But enough talk. If you messieurs would excuse me, I have a case to prepare for. JJ, Sparrowson, I'll see you two in court.
I got a new item for that one. So I'm guessing he's like the Miles Edgeworth of this game.
He's kind of the Miles Edgeworth, yes.
Shit. Ugh, I can't stand that guy.
He did seem like a bit of a cockerel, but is it true what he said? You know, that he trouts you in court 5 times?
I can't deny it. Severn has a reputation as a ruthlessly thorough prosecutor. Mounds of evidence, surprise witnesses. It's no wonder he always manages to one-up me.
But this time will be different, right?
I hope so.
I know so, for you see, I stole this unloaded map of the Louvre out of Cocorico's pocket when he was busy writing off Voltaire quotes.
Sparrowson, that's pretty impressive. Or pretty illegal.
Yeah, stroke his ego.
Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive, actually. Stroke his ego, you say. I swear to you, you were standing there 3 meters away the whole time.
You tall bird are so busy with your head in the cloud that you won't ever notice us small folks running around your feet. Pinching Cocorico's pocket was like taking candy from a very tall baby.
Let's take a closer look. I can see, this map shows the entire area. Everything from Tuileries to the Rue most convenient. Yeah, this is gonna be the theme of this fucking case. We're currently standing here at the Palace of Le Caracel. Oh, shit. And those pinning arrows seems to show the route taken by the king's entourage, which means that the king went first went here, through the Salle du Bleu, and near to the Grande Galerie, where the murder occurred.
Didn't Prince Johan say that you spent the morning in the Tuileries Gardens?
That's right. So that means Prince Juan approached the Louvre from the west side, somewhere over here.
Sounds like we have a lot of places to visit. Where should we go first? If you choose Place du Carrousel, that's what you choose to leave. So you want to choose the 3 other places first.
Okay.
I would recommend starting with the first place that the king visited, which was the Salle du Thème.
Okay.
Du Tibre.
so, so this is the Salle de If I understand Coco Rico's notes correctly, this is the Room King and his entourage stopped in before heading to the Grand Galerie. This room doesn't seem to be very popular. I don't see anybody around to interrogate.
Interview.
Right. Interview.
Well, since it's quiet, maybe we should take the opportunity to do a little snooping.
What would be the point? Surely all the interesting evidence would be in the Grand Galerie, where the murder took place.
Think about it, Falcon. The police would have already gone over the Grand Gallery with a fine-tooth comb. But I bet that numbskull Inspector Valerti didn't even think to check this room for clues. There might be a murder weapon just under a beast.
Your logic seems a little questionable, but it couldn't hurt to have a look, I suppose. Select the
So yeah, time to investigate.
Let's check this vase over here. A shiny copper. Oh, it's an urn. A shiny copper urn. I guess this was used for carrying water or for cremated remains. Probably not both at the same time.
Smells good.
Don't sniff the exhibit, Sparrowson.
No, really. This urn smells amazing. It's almost chocolatey.
Yeah, you poor thing. You're hallucinating from hunger. Would you like to stop by the bakery on our way back to the office?
Don't patronize me, Vulcan. My nose never lies. I'm telling you, there's something in here. I can feel it.
Now you're touching the exhibit? That's definitely a no-no.
See? Look what I found in the urn.
Put that down, Sparrowson. It's someone's old rubbish.
Oh look, it's a chocolate wrapper. Judging by the smell, the chocolate was bitter and dark, 70 perhaps 80% cocoa, Belgian in origin. The level of rubber crumpling and the firmness of the chocolate residue indicate that this was discarded just a few days ago. Yes, I'm certain. The chocolate contained in this wrapper was undoubtedly consumed on the 7th of January, the day of the murder.
Mon Dieu, Sparrowspan. You deduced all that from smelling the wrapper?
Imagine what I could work out if I tasted it.
That won't be necessary. Sparrowson, if you could apply this level of critical thinking to areas outside of food, you would be the world's greatest detective.
If only all evidence were edible.
So, do you have any idea which shop this chocolate was purchased from? That might help us track down the person who consumed it.
No, there's no possible way we could know that. I suppose we'll just have to visit every confectioner in town and sample every bit of merchandise for comparison. What a chore!
Interesting, because I can see Landed Hagel Slacks Chocolate Emporium written on the wrapper.
Well, you can't blame a bird for trying.
Yeah, nice try. Chocolate wrapper has been added to your evidence folder.
There's a few other things to check.
I'm not sure what this is. Some sort of stand or podium. Maybe it's just a decorative piece.
It's a Roman doorstep. Roman doors were a normal marble slab, so the door stops had to be similarly large in order to stay in place.
I don't think that's right.
My uncle's a Roman historian, trust me.
I'll take your word for it. These columns have a design look Roman. I think their style is Ionic.
It's not Ionic, fucking. Iony is when a character says something, but the reader knows it means something completely different.
That's not. Never mind. Check this thing. I see a cabinet of full engraved plates, mostly bronze.
How much do you think they're worth?
I don't know. 300 francs apiece, at least?
What? Are you serious? I'm in the wrong profession.
I don't think archaeology works as a get-rich-quick scheme, Sparrowson.
Who said anything about archaeology? I'm going to become a museum robber.
Oh, well, that's one way to get rich quick. There's some sort of ceremonial container. It's beautifully crafted, but what did it contain? Maybe it's an Arcanine wine cabinet.
Don't be so ignorant, Vulcan. This is a sacred Mesopotamian artifact gifted to Emperor Adrian for his victory at Euphrates in 123 AD.
Stop making stuff up. You and I know both know nothing about Mesopotamia.
Alright, you got me. This could be a Nippos chamber pot for all I know.
Son of a gun. Okay, another thing. A supporting column. It's holding the roof up.
If the column were truly supportive, it wouldn't hold the roof up. It would encourage the roof to get to its location on time.
God damn it, Sparrowson.
I fucking love sparrows. I think you're done.
I have 59 francs. I think we're done here. We're done here. For now, at least.
We can't spend all day staring at Roman artifact, I suppose. So where to next?
Let's go to the gallery.
Yep, Grand Gallery.
Yeah, it's like the second place. Oh, hello. Here we are, the Grand Gallery, the murder room. I believe the murder occurred right under the new painting.
I see hundreds of painting. Which one is the new one?
I don't have the foggiest. We'll have to ask someone.
Please don't talk to me. Please don't talk to me.
Excuse me, Ozor. You look like you know your Mona Lisas from your last suppers.
I don't want any attention. Maybe he isn't talking to me. Nope, he's definitely talking to me. Keep it together, Eric. Oh, hi.
Would you happen to know which painting was unveiled on the 7th of January? The one the king came to visit?
Oh yeah, I can help you with that. It's the piece right behind you.
I see. It's the painting of the king himself.
That's one noble-looking penguin. What do you think of it, Falcon?
What do I think? Well, I'm no art critic, but I don't care for it.
I don't know if it matters, so you can go for.
It's it's subtle and nuanced. The careful brush strokes, the pre-Raphael lights, soft tones of the subliminal loose use of light. This is a contrasted work. It's an evocative painting that alludes to the forgotten era.
You said a lot of words, but I'm not sure if I'm any closer to knowing your opinion. I'm getting the impression that you messieurs aren't regular at art galleries.
Nope. We're a right pair of Philistines.
Speak for yourself, Falcon. I've never even been in the Middle East. I'm guessing you're here to investigate the king's assassination attempt?
That's right. We're actually hoping we can ask you a couple of questions about what you saw.
Oh, I wasn't even in Paris when the murder took place. I didn't see anything. But, I have a friend who might be able to help you out.
What's this? R&M Associates, the home of Renard Volps, private investigator? Thank you. But I don't normally deal with these gray area of the law types.
No, please, give the guy a chance. He helped me out of a bind before, and I'm sure he can do the same for you.
Well, I'm not making any promises, but I'll keep hold of the card. We appreciate the help in any case.
It's no trouble.
R&M business card has been added to your evidence folder. Thank you for your time, Monsieur.
Is there anything else we can do here?
Well, ideally we would turn the whole Grande Gallery upside down in our hunt for evidence. But that's not possible with so many people around. We should probably just move on to another room. Yeah, the
There's
garden.
only one place left, the garden.
Alright. Our featherhead friends wandered through the immaculately maintained Toulouse gardens. It's this guy again. Nothing seems out of the ordinary until they spot a familiar face picking up litter by a tree line.
Hey, Falcon, doesn't that groundskeeper layer over there look familiar?
I guess this is his community service. Yeah, now that I'm looking at him, he does look like a lot of like that photographer. What's his name?
It was the last name.
Yeah.
Boy, no back yet.
It's food. Robito Romonio. Hello.
Hmm? Someone call me? Oh, it's you. The lawyer who don't appreciate a masterful photograph when they see it.
Kind of not. It's almost not like that though.
Good to see that you gave up on your artsy dreams to pursue the more grounded career of groundskeeping.
Hey, I'm not doing this willingly. I was given community service for committing perjury.
Yeah, I figured out this was community service.
Yeah, you figured it out.
Shit.
Can you believe that? They gave me, an esteemed photographer, community service. Me!
You messed up on the evidence there, sir. Yeah.
Yeah, I can believe that.
Perjury is somewhat serious. You should be thankful that you got off without jail time.
You sound just like that self-righteous Judge Maxime. I was off screen for a second, so did you two want to ask me something, or are you just here to cop?
Sorry, I was distracted by something.
Personally, I'm just copying.
Actually, I do have a couple of questions, if you don't mind, Monsieur Rubino. Have you met Prince Juan? I don't suppose you have bumped into a Spanish fox who goes by the name of Prince Juan, have you?
Spanish fox? No, I have never met anyone like that. If this is about the assassination attempt on the king, then you're asking the wrong person. I only started working here today.
I see.
Was there anything else you wanted?
How's that groundskeeping going? How's that new groundskeeping job working out?
Terrible. Tourists are pigs. Sometimes literally.
Yeah, they are, unfortunately.
But he meant that some of them are actually the pig animal.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
at all this rubbish I found. New bottles, tin cans, apple cores. And look what I picked up by this west entrance. A book page. A whole book I couldn't understand. But a single page? What kind of blithering moron just loses one page?
Wait a moment. May I take a closer look at that, Monsieur? Don't you? That's a page from Don Quixote. May I take it off your hands, Monsieur?
Sure, what's it worth to you?
What's it worth? It's trash. It's literally worthless.
Then I suppose I'll be destroying it as per my duties.
Alright, alright. I suppose you deserve a little compensation for your trouble. How about you give me that page and... Any option. I'll pay you 5 francs.
I don't know what the guide says, cause I remember one LP I saw of this. I actually chose the second option, and the speech was a bit different, but I'm not sure if that actually is the right answer you should be choosing here. So you might want to check the guide just to be sure.
It's just for safety precautions?
Yeah.
Well, damn. Well then. Give me a few, folks. Apologize for that. Well, no, I think any option would be fine here. I'll speak with the judge. I'll speak with Judge Maximine. I'll put in a good word and you might get your sentence reduced.
Really? You'll do that for me? Thank you, monsieur. I would really appreciate that. Here, take the page.
Page 44 of the book has been added to your rooms folder. The book.
Did you want to ask something else?
No, that's all. That's all. I'll let you get back to your work, Monsieur.
And back to Place du Carrousel.
Yeah, let's get back to the palace.
Are we all done here?
Well,
Yep.
Let's
go.
Let's go. Yep, let's make a move.
Good call. We can always come back later if we've forgotten something.
Right. But let's not make a lot of mistakes, though. We can't afford to make a lot of mistakes. What the fuck? Anyways, I think this is a perfect time to stop for now.
Yeah, I was
because-
actually about to say
Yeah,
it
we're
might be a good idea because we've done quite a bit actually.
Yeah. So we'll check you guys next time as we investigate some more.
Goodbye, everyone.